I was just going to say that, a real field of dreams.
Right, looking for the American dream on the field of dreams.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, exactly, exactly. All right, all eyes on the Caribbean. You know, I mean, this storm, at least we're going to have some days to prepare for what kind of Texas impact we could see. And I'm going to show you all the possibilities at once. But first, let's talk about what's happening in San Antonio today. It's all about the heat, triple-digit heat today in the city. 100 for San Antonio, 101 New Braunfels, 102 up in Austin, 101's down I-35 out to the west for Del Rio, and the hottest of the spots, 104, but because the air is dry and hitting 104, it feels a couple of degrees cooler. 102. I don't know if I can use the word cooler when saying 102 degrees. That's what it feels like in San Antonio as well. 104, the heat index, New Braunfels and Austin, 103 at Floresville. So please remember Project Cool. All you do is drop off a brand new box fan at any San Antonio fire station. Help keep San Antonians cool this summer. The wind speeds are under 10 miles per hour. That always makes it feel a little bit worse, but with a dew point of only 62, that really helps with that heat index. See, if you get this closer to 70, now we're going 108, 109 on it feels like, and into a heat advisory. That's why we're staying shy of heat advisory status, as that feels like it's staying right around 102 or 103. We will stay in the upper 90s through 7 p.m., so any Tuesday night plans, make sure they include H2O. We won't get out of the 90s until probably 10 p.m. tonight, and the humidity's not going anywhere. Right on through the 4th of July and the weekend, you can expect tropical air to be felt. That's a good word, huh? All right, speaking of tropics, Hurricane Beryl. So last night at 10 o'clock, these winds sustained, got up to 160. So she kicked up into Category 5 status, where wind gusts are still going now. But the sustained winds are what we use to measure the category, and that's going to be Category 4 at 155, still moving at a very good clip, 22 miles per hour across the Caribbean. And you can see the bands of rain into the Dominican Republic now, as the storm center is really eyeing Jamaica in the next 24 hours. Now, here's the ensemble forecast, the spaghetti models, as we call it, because it's all of the models together. And you can see it's a pretty good consensus on where this next landfall is going to be. After the Cayman Islands, it's going right into the Yucatan Peninsula Thursday night. It's going to be south of Cancun, but then it reemerges out over the open waters of the Bay of Campeche and the Southern Gulf on Saturday morning. And now it's expected to take a pretty good right turn. I mean, there's still several models that move it right up the coast towards Corpus Christi. But the National Hurricane Center forecast is still keeping this storm south of that landfall near Corpus Christi and more along the lines of northern Mexico near South Padre. But keep in mind that cone of probability is where landfall could still occur, and that still includes part of the Texas coast. The 14-day forecast begins with the next 7, where we don't see a change through the 4th of July and even Friday after, but a slight chance of rain for the weekend at 20%, and then Beryl impacts, because the landfall should be sometime Sunday into Monday, would be bringing in some pretty good rain chances Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. So we're going into the 11th and even 12th of July with some good rain chances and some slight opportunities of more rain even into that next weekend of the 13th and 14th. But remember, the 4th of July is still looking very good. No impacts there except the heat.